Those are planes lined up for landing at Newark Airport.
Or JFK, maybe.
Where do you see planes?
The three in a row there, boom.
They're not planes. Watch, because they're going to move.
That's what planes do.
They're hovering, though.
How would he know? He's been on a plane since '95.
The first kind since we haven't made any contact. But what's that?
Fire coming.
That sounds like someone talking.
Yeah, I heard people talking too.
Go look. You look into my camera.
I thought you said go look like you're sitting here to see who's talking. I'm like, oh my God, he is a pussy. Now up there, that's the light?
It's just past each other, like right next to each other.
Yeah, one went behind the other. One's flashing like crazy and the other one's not. Okay, see?
Okay. You see the second one now.
Now,
It almost looks like a spotlight, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah.
red and white. It just looks like white on my monitor.
There's some before.
Might be fireworks.
How do you make something go viral?
Again. You're giving them every single thing that they're like, wow, he just served it up to us. He wants money. He wants it to go viral. How do you go viral? They're like, oh, well, it's very simple.
In 2018, are these not the things that people think about when they capture raw footage?
Of bullshit, though. But aliens.
Yeah, like fat chicks buying all the cupcakes. Who's controlling your social media right now?
Yeah.
Are you telling me you don't think that is a natural reaction to capturing something amazing on video? They're like, well, how do we make it go viral?
I am saying that, yeah.
And not in the moment where it's like, quick, Google how to make something go viral. It's like you're still recording it.
Well, I knew I had something spectacular.
Right.
I knew that it was going to happen, even if I didn't want it to.
Mm-hmm.
It's going
Against your will. I think your video is going viral. Wow. All right.
There's a little bit more, right?
Like, just.
Post it and like, who do you?
Mine looks red.
What was that?
Do you see that?
Somebody swatted us.
That's weird. Let me see if I can like.
Now it's just a black screen.
1, 2.
Now, do any of your daughters have footage on their phone?
There's like all the lines.
Yes.
I would like to see that footage.
Why?
Because I assume they know how to handle a camera better than you.
It's on the fucking, like 90% of the time it's on the ground.
Yeah.
Look at that one. It's like, that's a plane, Dad.
It's like large
What's wrong with the footage?
large chunks of it aren't even pointed at anything.
Yeah, we've been watching a black screen for a good 10 seconds now.
That's the sky.
But there's nothing in it.
Right, but it's not picking up every single one. For some reason, it's not picking up all of them. It's only
Okay.
picking up. The human eye sees more than my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Let it play a little bit more. I'm telling you.
His Gen 2 iPhone. That's 1.3 megapixels.
It's like a wheel. Like a circular wheel.
Now it's the banister of his house. Like his porch.
One just
Oh my God. How do we make this shit go viral?
And since you move it so much, it just doesn't stay in focus. It's
Yeah.
like
The green screen came back. It looks like a general preview proof for all audiences.
They keep changing directions.
but why do you keep moving it like that?
I'm trying to find them. Direction so quickly that you can't.
They might be on the ground.
Which is they all look exactly the same.
That one's not blinking though. It's just moving very, like slowly. See, like.
Okay.
Now we see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's blinking.
And you don't. Why do you feel that's not a plane?
Because it didn't move for a good minute to 2 minutes. It just stayed stationary.
Also, how it's moving now is not
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's Walt.
Little flash right there.
well shitty camera work.
There's one right above us. Three right above us.
You think my kid's lying too?
No, one's a star. Never mind.
Not lying, no.
Look, you could see it.
Yeah, you can definitely see it. It does look like a plane, like that flashing, but the movement doesn't look like it. Yeah. Kind of hard to see. Now, what made you, was it still going even after you recorded the footage, Walt?
What's this?
This is better. I don't know what the fuck. The Declan cut sucks.
The government.
Okay.
Now you believe.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is better than that.
I don't know why Declan chose to go with the worst footage.
Because whatever I'm looking at now is relatively steady and definitely flickering in an odd way. And is way brighter than a plane would be.
Right?
Yes, that is for sure.
Well, one of the theories was that it could be a drone, you're saying, because it's right next to Earl Naval Base.
Yeah.
So something in that airspace would definitely be flagged, right?
Yeah.
But 12 of them at once, and they were all doing this gigantic perimeter. They would just go through almost like the same rotation. At one point, 6 of them in a straight line across the bay.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure you weren't at a Blue Angel show? Now, what is your theory on it? You feel that these are UFOs?
But look at that right there. Look at it. You could really see it right there. It's not a plane. Right? You could see that.
Yeah. Okay, and what are those?
That's the ground. That's the city. And
That's like the horizon.
That's the UFO.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm interested to see what everybody at home thinks.
What are they going to be able to tell me? They weren't there.
No, but neither was I.
So what do you think after watching the video?
Well, I wasn't there.
I know, but after watching the videos, what is your...
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't get my... Bri, you know my girls. Would Caitlin come out at 11 o'clock at night and be scared?
The only reason she would come out would be to be like, you're fucking retarded. And this is bullshit. Why am I out here?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe that Caitlin being scared and hanging in and being like, this is crazy. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. Well, I could believe that, too.
Yeah.
But now the
Were you three in agreement on what you...
we had no idea what it was.
No?
I didn't want to say it was aliens because I don't want to scare them. Mm-hmm. But it's aliens.
They're not aware of aliens at their age.
No, because I didn't want them to have to try to go to sleep that night now.
Right. Now, so you don't tell them that aliens are watching them through the window while they sleep?
No. and they're probably going to be wearing my pants while they're watching. No.
Yeah, this is the kid I'm supposed to explain a period to. Yeah. Okay. Now... How long did you guys talk about afterwards? Did you tell them that I always knew one day?
No, I didn't tell them that stuff. I told my oldest daughter started a summer job the day before on Monday. This happened on a Tuesday. I told her, do not talk about this at the job. Mm-hmm. Don't mention that you saw anything last night unless somebody says they saw it. Then you could say you saw it, but don't be the first one that says you saw it. I don't want to put her in.
You do not want to be a pioneer. Be a follower like Uncle Bry. Ever tell you about Close Encounters?
I'm capable of handling the shit that's going to come my way.
You wouldn't fucking hear it by the fucking shakiness in your voice. Protect me, girls.
Who was that?
I don't want to look anymore. We have a nice deck, don't we?
What's on the radio?
But she's not mature enough to handle that people are going to call her a crackpot. Bring it on. I don't care if they call me a crackpot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to expose them to that.
No.
Wow.
Okay, so
what time was this last night?
Between 10 and I know what time it finally stopped.
I was going to say, did you guys walk away from it? Or?
We finally walked away from it. She had to get up early for work.
Fuck these UFOs.
And I had to get some work done for Metro. And I said, I can't keep watching it. It's just doing the same thing over and over again. My daughter's like, well, we can't go to bed. We can't. No. And I'm like, well, all right, we'll go inside and at least watch it from your rooms. And finally, around 1 o'clock, my Alicia texted me and said, it's gone. They stopped. So I noticed it at 10, and it was done by 1.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. You thought that there...
Is this a question about my story? I have answers.
You feel they were aliens?
I feel they were. I feel this was the moment that it has been building since I was a child.
Yet somehow you were still able to be like, I got to go inside and get some work done on a comic book instead of staying out there glued to the fucking skies to see what was going to happen?
Because you said you thought you would eventually have a close encounter of the third kind, so this could have been the moment.
But I got to be me because that's why they're coming after me.
Okay.
I have to still remain true. I seen it. if they're going to contact me, now they got to go a little bit further than that. I mean, I stayed out there for over an hour.
He's going to serve myself up to him.
So you're playing hard to get with
With
the
fucking
aliens.
aliens. He's being coy.
I'm being honest with you. That's
Nothing in the paper.
if that's why they're coming for me,
Yeah.
it's because of that's who I am. That's why they're seeking me. Because that's got to be the only reason why. It's not, like I said, it's not because I'm super smart. It's not because I'm some sort of physical specimen. It's because of my POV, the way I act, the way I think.
Your reluctance to engage in anything new.
I mean, is it a coincidence that I'm a white male, that I have an incredibly limited palate? I have an incredibly limited, mundane I'm the definition of mundane in a dictionary, right?
So the aliens are like, let's study this boring fuck. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what your point is. Why?
Because I think a lifetime of mundane existence can only handle what's probably going to happen when I come meet them.
So that's counterintuitive, though. Like, so somebody who's like done it all, every sex position, every drug, every this, every that. Like aliens would be like, fucking, all right, that's what I fucking need, a little bit of fucking alien, rather than.
It's different because they lived this life, and now they won't be able to handle. If you lived too much of a crazy existence, you're not going to be able to handle something on this level. That's how I theorize why. You're not going to be able to handle the unknown if all you did was chase every aspect of what's out there.
Whereas if everything is unknown, then you're used to it.
Somehow you're better suited. But it agrees with that article that I found at the very end where they said your next door neighbor couldn't handle this shit for the most part.
Wow.
I just think that like if I don't remain exactly how I should act, I will not make contact in that one eventually. But I should act how I would act. Even an alien doesn't impress me enough to stay out there for a couple hours.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So if the aliens were like, well, we want to have first contact with you, but it's going to, you got to be in Minnesota.
He won't come out of his house.
You're not going to go.
Yeah.
I won't. Right. So if they know, and so they know that going in, then maybe they better look for somebody else then if they want me to go to Minnesota.
Fuck them then. The aliens.
Right? I mean, really, if you want to talk to me, then it's on my terms.
Stalwart, I'll say that much.
I don't know what to say to any of it because
a lot of theories out there.
These are just theories. They're just how I compartmentalize.
So you would not go to Minnesota to meet an alien?
No, that's not how you say it.
How do I say it?
Compartmentalize.
That's how I deal with what I was faced with last night. I'm not going to change.
Turning your back on it. Oh, fuck it. We're gonna be rich.
See, what do I want to be?
All right, I'm going
to go viral, bitches.
Why, you would have stayed out until they disappeared?
I mean, if I thought there were aliens in the sky,
they might want to talk to you.
Yeah, most likely I'd stick
You
around.
thought for the past at least 40 years, maybe 45, that aliens would eventually want to talk to you. There's some UFOs. You watch them for a bit, and then you're like, maybe next time, guys.
Not
maybe
a
next
bit.
time.
It wasn't like a bit. It was
hours.
hours.
Yeah.
But if I thought I saw anything of that caliber, I would stay and watch.
I did, but I had other stuff to do. I had other things I had to take care of.
Got to do me.
And I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I can't.
And me is stoic indifference.
There's no way to argue. It doesn't feel right, but I can't argue with you.
Somehow it's right, even though everything points to I should be able to argue this, but here we are.
If I'm to go on the assumption that I'm right about all this stuff,
let's do that.
Then I cannot change how I operate, or else they're not going to be interested in me anymore.